Pichu is back for Smash Ultimate, and while many people expected it to just be a joke character again like in Melee, since, well, it damages itself, turns out quite the contrary is the case. Even though, yes, it does damage itself and is the lightest character in the game, Pichu is still extremely dangerous and might even be a contender for being the best character in Ultimate. One reason for that is its insane combo game, and there is one specific combo we want to look at in this video that can lead to a kill at any percent. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and this is Pichu's 0 to death combo. Okay, it won't literally work at any percent. If the damage is too high already, the combo won't work, but it can lead to kills at mid and low percent, even at 0. We highly recommend that you have jump on a shoulder button if you wanna learn it. This is the full combo. Start with a short hop up air, double jump, hit a back air, fast fall as soon as possible so that the final hit of the back air doesn't connect, jump, hit up air again, and repeat that process until you reach the edge of the stage. Up air, back air, up air, back air. Then hit another up air, jump and spike your opponent with a down air. On first glance, this combo might seem simple, but it is actually very hard to get consistently and more complicated than you might think. Quick disclaimer, everything we show in this video can be a true combo, but our showcase may not be completely true every time. Because this combo is so tight, we decided not to spam air dodges with the comboed character and just show you examples of how they should look like. Also, we disabled the combo counter since it doesn't work anyways and turned stale moves on for all of our testing and showcases. Now let's go through the combo from end to start and talk about why it is so hard. First, the back air has a total of 6 hits. You need to fast fall the back air early enough so that the final hit doesn't connect and your opponent gets dragged down with you. But it's only possible to fast fall in Smash once the highest point of your jump is reached. So the earliest timing of your fast fall after a double jump is always the same. And if you perform a back air immediately after double jumping, you will almost always connect the final hit too. So you have to delay the back air just a little bit so that the fast fall comes out early enough and you don't get the final hit. It can also happen that you fast fall too early so that your opponent will be able to air dodge before your next hit. Optimal would it be if the 5th hit of the back air is the last to connect. It's just a matter of extremely precise timing and needs a lot of practice. At very low percent, if you try delaying the back air, you might not hit your opponent anymore. In that case, you can fast fall the first up air and go for another one before transitioning into the combo. At slightly higher percent, that won't be necessary anymore. The first up air can be a regular one or a reversed one, but against very short characters, the regular one won't work on the ground. To reverse the up air, simply turn around before jumping and then use up air. One more thing about the up air, if you try buffering both the jump and the up air with the C stick, you might not get the up air but a different aerial instead, because of how badly the C stick and the buffering system are programmed. To avoid that, hold the control stick upwards while inputting the up air. That way you will always get it, or you simply perform it using A instead of the C stick. If your opponent gets out before the back air, you either performed it too late or the knockback was too weak and you should have gone for another up air first. If the final hit of back air connects, you either started it too early or didn't fast fall in time. If you have landing lag from the back air, you started it too late. And if the opponent can escape before the next up air, you either fast fall too early or perform the up air too late. The combo can work against all characters, but we found that it is harder against fast fallers than against floaties. That is because floaty characters fall out of the back air easier, while fast fallers keep falling into it, making the final hit connect more often. This can also have to do with the character model and could make the combo more inconsistent against certain fast-falling characters. Some characters have an easier time getting out because they have attacks or abilities that come out at the very first frame, like the heavy armor on Yoshi's jump, Bayonetta's air dodge or Pokemon Trainer's switch. But isn't air dodging just as fast fast as jumping or attacking, you may ask? Well, yeah it is, but the fastest air dodge still only makes you invulnerable at frame 3, some even later than that, which means that Pichu has at least 2 more frames to work with, which helps out a lot. Now, besides starting with the up air right away, there are also some other combo starters that lead into the up air. Up tilt to up air, or sometimes multiple up tilts to up air. Down tilt to up air, again doable with more up tilts too. And down throw to up air. In theory, you could also just start with a raw back air drag down if you manage to catch your opponent. The up air can also get completely replaced by an up tilt as seen at Genesis 6 performed by Void, but only if the percent aren't too low or too high. For that variation, you hit up tilt, jump and immediately double jump, use back air and fast fall to pull your opponent down, use up tilt on the ground and repeat that process again and again. This can also work by simply full hopping without using the double jump, but makes timing the back air and fast fall even harder and more inconsistent. At too low percent, the up tilt won't have enough knockback to combo into back air, and at too high percent, your opponents will be too high up for the up tilt to connect. Which variation should you go for? It probably depends on preference, but at certain percent you have to go for the up air variation anyways. As for the finisher, the down air starts killing at around 50 to 80% depending on your opponent's weight. Earlier than that and the down air either won't connect or your opponent will survive. So at 0% the combo will only kill if you start with some distance from the ledge so you can build up some percent first. At higher percent you can simply not fast fall the back air to get the final hit and take the stock with it. Against midweights and heavy characters this should usually work, but against light characters from around 110% upwards, the up air's knockback becomes too high for you to follow with the down air or back air. In that case, you can finish with an up tilt to full hop down B instead. You can also reverse the down special to knock your opponent into the other direction. Now, without any DI from your opponent, Pichu could pretty much decide whether to move backwards or to just stay in place during the combo. But the opponent actually has the most power when it comes to where they drift. If they hold the control stick towards Pichu, it's almost not possible to drag them off stage. And if they hold away, it's almost impossible to keep them on stage. Pichu can influence that during its back air, but Pichu's main focus should be on just continuing the combo, which is already hard enough by itself. As an opponent, you want to get to the edge of the stage as soon as possible, so Pichu can't rack up too much damage. But if you are already in down air kill percent, it might be smarter for you to stay on stage or just farther away from the blast zone. In that case, Pichu could theoretically just keep continuing the string until you eventually reach down B or back air kill percent, but obviously the Pichu player would need an incredible amount of skill to do so. You can also switch up your DI during the combo to throw off Pichu or bait out a down air preemptively. This combo is extremely difficult to execute consistently, but we have already seen it in action at tournaments. It can instantly turn a game around, and if you also add air dodge hard reads into the mix, even more possibilities open up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this combo showcase. If you did, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon and stay beefy.